guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the Christmas Pops that Funko announced this week. So let's get started. But before we get into the new Christmas stuff, I did want to take a look at these right here. So I bought two more of the Minions, the Rise of Gru mystery minis. And I bought these today because a lot of people have been saying my trick hadn't been working. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's where you buy the bottom middle two, and that's these two right here. You guys can see this is a brand new case over at EB Games, and those are the two that I picked out. It's these two right here. I went into the bottom middle, picked them out, and I got these two right here. Now these ones should be the rare ones if the case has been untouched. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying that this trick doesn't work, so I bought another two out of a fresh case, so if I get this right, it'll be 3 for 3. And by rare ones, guys, I mean anything over 1 in 24. So you guys can see there is the list and the rarities right there. So you guys can see there are some 1 in 12s as well as 1 in 6s. And if we get any of those, I guess my hypothesis is false. Alright guys, so let's get into this first one here. Now, fingers crossed, we get something rarer. I know I already have one of the Pet Rock Auto, as well as one of the other ones. Who is it? It's the Stewart in Pajamas. That's the other one that I have, and I've gotten those two twice, but they're still the rarer ones. So fingers crossed we get a different case with the rare ones. So let's see what we got here. We got... oh no. Alright guys, so now we got the 1 in 12 Pajama Bob. So far, this is a 1 in 12, and it's not looking too good today. Well, alright guys, the first one here was not a rarer one, but let's get the second one open here. Because this one was a 1 in 12, you're not going to get this one again, so I might get a different 1 in 12, or maybe a 1 in 24. I don't know. Let's see here. Fingers crossed it's something different, but anyways, let's see what we got. We got the... oh, okay. So this is the Tracksuit Auto. Not rarer, but I do not have this one. Well, anyways, guys, I guess my hypothesis doesn't work every single time, but at least it does work most of the time because that's 2 out of 3 and it's still pretty good. So maybe it doesn't work every single time, but I have noticed this, that the bottom ones seem to be rarer than the top ones. So if you're gonna grab some, grab them from the bottom anyway. All right, guys, so I'm so excited about checking these out, and I know they do announce the holiday ones kind of early, but that's because they announce them like 2 to 3 months before they're supposed to come out, and that kind of works with every single figure. So it just seems a little weird that they're doing the Christmas ones in July, almost August, but I mean, it makes sense for how they release the other figures as well. It's just that these ones happen to be holiday ones, so they kind of make a week out of them. Alright guys, so let's get into the first thing here, which is Peppermint Lane. So last year they actually started the Peppermint Lane line and did a bunch. They did Santa, they did Mrs. Claus, they did, I almost said Prep and Landing. There was the 2 little elves they did, as well as a bunch of other stuff, which I was so excited about. We did the entire village. We made a really cool video on that last year, but now they're coming out with another house as well as 2 other characters here. And it doesn't tell you what their names are, but it looks like there is going to be an airport as well as a police officer, and then it looks like perhaps a librarian. I don't know what the walrus is in terms of a profession. He is a walrus, or she is a walrus, not too sure. But yeah, they do look really great. I'm such a big fan of these ones. I especially like the, I believe the police officer is a ferret, and he's got a little coffee with a stop sign. It does look really, really great. And of course the house does light up, and it looks like there's a lot of windows on the front there, so I am excited to see how bright that thing gets. And it is pretty funny that the reindeer is a pilot, just because of course they do fly with Santa on Christmas Eve to deliver all the presents, so it is pretty cool that they did pick the reindeer to be the one that flies. And then guys, next up we had Funko Games announce the brand new Funkoverse for the Nightmare Before Christmas. There are 4 different characters that you can get inside here, and there's some pretty great ones. So there's Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, as well as Dr. Finkelstein. And I hope the Dr. Finkelstein's head actually opens up during that, or maybe that could be like a thing during the game. I'm not too sure, but it does look really great. And those figures are going to be a little bit smaller than normal. They're about 2 inches instead of the normal like 3 to 4 inches, like the normal Funko Pops are. But yeah, this game looks really cool, and I'm totally excited to check it out. I forgot to move over so there could be photos there. Sorry about that. They might have been kind of small. After that Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Games, we actually have the Nightmare Before Christmas Advent Calendar. So this one here is 24 different Funko Pops you get inside of different ones from, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. This year I'll probably be doing one of them because there are so many of the different Advent calendars coming out this year. We'll probably do one of them where it's every single day slowly up to Christmas, and then the rest of them will open up all in one day or something like that. So whichever one you guys would like to see building up to Christmas, let me know, and then the rest of them will just open up in one day. We've already done Harry Potter, and then I think last year we did was I think it was the Marvel one. So maybe this year we'll do Nightmare Before Christmas for the ones building up to Christmas. I'm not too sure yet because there are a lot of good ones coming out this year. This next up here, guys, is the DC Holiday line. Now they're doing a lot of really cool pops, and it is the Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Batman, Joker, and Harley Quinn all dressed up in their holiday attire. Then there are 3 different exclusives coming out. There's Snowman, Penguin, as well as the Frosted Joker and Batman. And the Joker is going to Target, then the other 2 are going to Hot Topic. And personally, I'm a huge fan of the 3 exclusives here, and because I collect a lot of the Batman ones, I'm probably gonna have to get all all of these ones. Then there's a couple other things coming out as well. There's a t-shirt bundle which comes with a flocked Superman, which is pretty cool. So I think the entire Santa suit is going to be flocked there, as well as the plush of the Flash, Batman, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. And I'm not too sure how big the plush are going to be. They used to make them so they were about 6 inches tall, but I'm guessing these ones are going to be the smaller ones at about 3 inches. And then guys, next up here we have another advent calendar. Now this is a Dragon Ball Z one, and this is the first time we've ever seen an anime advent calendar. I'm excited about this one because it's going to be cool to see the different obscure characters they're going to put inside of here, because I can't think of 24 different, well, there's 24 variants of characters, but I hope they put in 24 different characters inside of this instead of, you know, like 6 Gokus and maybe 4 Vegetas. I'm not too sure what they're going to do with this one, but I do hope there is some pretty cool characters inside. Now next up guys, this is something that I totally missed last year because they did the Nightmare Before Christmas versions of these, but I just never saw them in stores, so we never did a video on them. But this right here is the Funko Pop Minis, but they're snow globe. Now I think they're calling them mystery minis, but they're not really mystery minis because they're pops inside of snow globes, but they're probably going to be about 3 inches tall or maybe a little bit smaller than that. But I'm really excited about these, and if you guys would like to see an unboxing on these, totally let me know because we can do that, because there are some really great ones here. And like I mentioned, they did Nightmare Before Christmas ones last year, and now they're doing Harry Potter ones this year, and I'm really excited about seeing these things. They also do look a little pudgy actually now that I'm looking at them. Their bodies look a little bit bigger, so they're probably the same size as like the ones you would get inside the advent calendars, but I'm just guessing. And the only reason I think they're the ones from the advent calendars is because when they're in the advent calendars, you can't really have so much detail because of how small they are. Plus, you get so many of them for whatever the price is. I think it's like 80 bucks for 24 characters, which is pretty cheap. So for this here, I'm guessing it's going to be the smaller ones that are kind of connected in the arms just because they can't have so much detail because they're inside a snow globe. Alright guys, so last but not least, we have this advent calendar right here, and this is the Harry Potter advent calendar. Now this one here is pretty cool because we have all new characters that we've never seen before in pop form right there in the front. You guys can see there's Hermione with a present, there's Ron wearing a toque, as well as Hagrid with a tree, and then Harry has like a chalice or something in his hand, I'm not too sure, as well as his wand. So if these do come out in pop form, that would be really cool to see them, because I would love to get all 4 of those ones because they do look really great, as well as Hagrid in a 6-inch form with a huge tree in the front. I think that would look amazing, but overall, these guys look pretty great. And because we've already had a Harry Potter advent calendar in the past, I'm wondering what they're going to do for the other 20 characters. Hold on guys, before we get out of here, I noticed that a couple other things have been announced, but they weren't put up on their Instagram, so I want to go through those as well. We have another Funko Pop, and it's Die Hard, and this one's kind of weird just because it's John McClane, but he's running through glass. Ugh. And this one's going to be a Walmart exclusive, and the weird thing is that they actually added the blood to his feet there, and there's a piece of glass sticking out of it. Ugh, it's just disgusting, but I do really like the character, and I think it's really funny that they did announce it during the Christmas stuff. Oh, and I just found one other thing, guys. I guess they are doing the Harry Potter ones that we had found in the advent calendar in normal size pop form. You guys can see we've got Harry Potter here. Ah, we can finally see what the Harry thing is that he's holding. It is... well, it's not a Harry thing he's holding. What Harry is holding. Anyways, guys, it is Harry Potter holding a little Hedwig ornament, as well as Hermione with a present, Hagrid with the tree, Ron holding one of those little nutcrackers, or not nutcrackers, but like party poppers, as well as a toque. And then we also have Dumbledore holding some sort of present. I kind of forget what it is from the movie, but I know it's some sort of wrapped up thing. I just don't remember what it is. Maybe it's leftovers? No, ignore me. Harry Potter fans are gonna get mad at me. Well, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you're new around here, you should subscribe to keep up to date with the channel. I do upload every day after all. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. And you can always like the video if you know, well, liked the video. And if a video every day isn't enough for you, you can always check me out on many other platforms. I do post pretty much every day over there as well. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that due to popular demand, we now have Top Pops merch. Yeah, I know. You're welcome. We have a bunch of different designs, and the shirts come in 16 different colors. That's right, 16 different colors. So there's literally a color for everyone. There's also phone cases, sweaters, and since so many of you asked, yes, we finally have wall clocks. I'll have it all linked in the description down below for you guys to check out. Anyways, that's going to do it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.